Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Cozy corner today, just the three of us.
All right,
LA,
okay.
Stevie, me. Just a few questions. I'll get started then, shall I?
Go on.
You want to sing like you were earlier today, or what's the name
No,
of
I've
the...
heard my voice. Sydney Devine.
Oh,
Sydney
yeah.
Devine,
You were
yeah.
bringing it.
Look him
I
up.
think Stevie's better than him.
Look him up.
All right. Pep has offered to have coffee with Keith Andrews to discuss Kushanov only being shown a yellow in their Carabao Cup match clash. Stevie, did you ever have a sit-down with an opposing manager to discuss an incident in a match? A sit-down over a bag of crisps or a beverage?
Well, unless, certainly in my era, when I was coaching, we would go after the game and see the opposition coach and have a beer, and we'd talk about situations like that. So I'm going to assume that they never met after the game then, because that would be the first thing you'd go to. I mean, if I was Andrews and I'm going to Pep, I'd be jokingly saying, "You got away with one there, didn't you?" And then it's up to him to answer how he feels. And generally, it's never too serious, because it's usually not that long after the game still. So you kind of steer away from certain things, but that wouldn't be one of them. So if I'm him, I'm absolutely going and speaking to Pep about it, and just smile and say, "You lucky so and so."
All right.
It sounds like a built-in excuse to have a beer.
Well, it is, but it's always good, because I don't care how well you get on with the guy on the opposite side. When the game's going on, you're always thinking decisions should be the other way. And then you get a couple of seconds to think about it and you go, "Yeah, you know what, I was probably wrong there." And then there's occasions when you give each other a stare and a, "You know what, you can do." But then once final whistle goes, as should be with the players, you shake hands and that's it.
That little room.
And so if there is any, then going into the room afterwards, having a beer, whatever it is a good chance just to sort everything out if anything needs sorted.
Yeah, I used to love hearing all those stories about when the managers had a little catch-up afterwards. Do any that stood out for you?
I'm trying to remember. I said something really stupid.
Okay, well.
Oh, really?
Well, then hold on. Let's wait a minute. Let's look through many of the what?
You said that as if it's a regular occurrence.
Wait.
Thanks, Kay.
Who was keeping track of
Birthday,
this?
Stevie. Merry Christmas.
I was at Notts County, and we were going down, and Peter Taylor, who was former England manager, I can't remember the team he was in charge of, but it was one of my first games as a player assistant, so it was one of the first times I was in the room with all the other coaching staff, you know, because normally as a player you go in the players' bar, and they were teetering on the edge, and I've said, "Oh, it could have been worse. You could have won." And I didn't know why I said it, because it was just I was in a place that I'd never been before and wasn't quite sure what to say or do, and I just went, "It could have been worse. We could have lost."
It just pulled
And
your
I
foot
just
out
saw
of your mouth.
I just saw Taylor looking at me like that. I was like that. I think I'll keep my mouth shut from now
Yeah,
on.
that's hilarious. Semenyo, move to Spurs, United, City or Liverpool? What's most important, wages, coach or other? Where would you go?
Go ahead, Stevie.
You go to the best team. I think the money should be insignificant. It shouldn't be about a cent, a dollar, a pound, whatever it is. It should be about, right, where am I going to be the most successful? Because you want to win things, so straight away you got to look at City. But then you go, am I going to get a game every week? Does that matter as much? I mean, there are a lot of things that come into it, but the biggest one should be, I want to win things and I want to be successful. And so, if I'm a player right now, I think City's the place you go.
If you're a player right now and you have that decision, there would be the teams, LA, where would you choose if you're Semenyo?
Yeah, and so I look at the second thing that Stevie just mentioned there. Am I going to play? Because if I'm moving from a place where I'm playing, where I feel good, where I'm appreciated, be loved, so on and so forth, and I'm having a good time doing it, then this move is going to be something that it's an upward trend, is obviously an upgrade to where I am, and sitting on the bench is not an upgrade. Even if it is sitting on an upgrade at a better team. If you're a player that is consistently on the field, to go and sit on the bench, it's a problem. So I myself would not go to City because I'm looking, I don't know. I don't think he's going anywhere.
But don't you think the only position that really you're going, I'm not playing, is centre forward?
Yeah.
Don't you think if you look at the City's team, somebody like Semenyo will look at Doku, Semenyo.
You'll bank on you.
They'll be like, hold on a second, why am I not going to play?
In that sense, yes. But then that's when you have to have real conversations as to what is the expectation of me as a player.
Right.
Where do you see me? Because otherwise, if you're seeing me as just being a out-and-out striker, it's like, well, the big guy's gonna play.
Right, you're not going now. Right.
And it's not just for now. Erling Haaland's contract it seems to be for 1,000 years. Right. So it feels like you're running yourself into a dead end. I honestly, if I were Semenyo, I would look at a place like Manchester United and say, I am better than anything else they got there. I know that Manchester United is not
going to win the title in the next 10 or 11 years.
According to Sir Alex Ferguson. But yeah. I know that in my mind, I'm
You're not
thinking,
selling yourself short, though.
Well, he's what? Is he going to go to Liverpool?
We'll want to win things, Ali. And obviously, he obviously, if he's in a position where he's got that choice, you can't go to United.
I look at, I would take United over Spurs.
Right, yes,
Yeah,
me too.
Right, and then I just said my reasoning for not going to City would be that if my role is going to be a striker and I'm running into a dead end because I'm not playing ahead of Erling Haaland, and then I look at Liverpool.
I think you're setting roadblocks up in front of yourself here.
No, I don't believe so. I mean, look, if you're willing to sit, and more times than not you're going to be sitting in Manchester City, then go to Manchester City. But that's a choice you're making, knowing full well that you're not going to play ahead of Erling Haaland. And we can all agree on that he's not going to play ahead of Erling Haaland. And Liverpool just got 2 strikers in the last transfer window, in Ekitike and of course Isak. So, and they're having difficulties trying to find places for other players.
You got to go City or Liverpool.
Well, I know, I hear you.
Stevie, what do you make of all the noise around Maresca at the moment?
Noise. A lot of noise. I mean, the Pep thing is unfortunate because it's none of his doing, but the other stuff is absolutely his doing. How about you just get your head down for a bit and keep out the papers and keep your mouth shut? I mean, it's becoming, it's almost becoming about him all the time now instead of the team. So yeah, get your head down. If you don't have to go to press conferences, or if you do have to, then you cut them short, keep them simple, don't say nothing, never mind answering the question. Just get in, get out, and keep your head down.
Okay, start, bench or drop potential Christmas gift. England winning the World Cup. Borough winning the championship.
Oh.
Getting a Scottish citizenship.
Wow.
I don't really need that, do I? Being that I'm a quarter Scottish.
Well, you've got it already.
Passport holder. Yeah, exactly.
If you turned around tomorrow and said, I want to play
for Scotland.
Absolutely, you could do it.
Yeah.
So you can take that's off the table.
Yeah, so.
Because you've got it. So it's Borough or England?
I've had this question before. It's a tough one because you either make a whole country happy, or you make a whole town happy.
Your town.
My town that I want to be allowed to step foot back into. So Borough winning the championship and then England winning the World Cup.
Oh. Correct.
And I wouldn't dare say anything otherwise in front of Stevie. I've got to pick my club here. What's a hobby you have that most fans would never guess, guys?
Oh, you want to go ahead, Stevie?
I think I've got any.
Okay, I'm surprised.
Not anymore.
I mean, You don't mind singing a little bit. I know you don't go out
No,
and sing. You like your music, you like watching lots of different music things. I think that people would be surprised at the depth of your musical knowledge, Stevie.
No, I wouldn't go that far to say
No?
knowledge. I would say I know one line of 100 million songs.
Oh, I think you've got good.
I know one line.
I'd bank on you in a general knowledge kid.
I used to be in the darts team. I don't think anybody knows that. I was in the pool team. I think most people know that. But I used to be in the darts team.
Okay. How was your performance?
I was all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. I kind of went. I went for the beer. I won the odd game.
Really?
I went for the beer. Let's be honest. The pool was different. I went to win. I wanted to win at the pool, but the darts. No, that was a social.
Love it.
Yeah. And did your darts, whenever the beer consumption increased, did your darts get better or worse?
No, worse.
Oh.
Worse. It was a little similar to pool. So I always say between 5 pints and 10 pints, you couldn't beat me. Before 5, I wasn't settled.
Oh, you were
when I hit 5, I was settled. I was
in the zone.
confident.
In.
I was in the zone.
Yes.
I was and then after the 10th pint, the eyesight would go a little bit. Darts was a little the same. Probably between 3 and 4 pints and 6, because I wasn't that great at darts.
But you like
I was good at drinking beer though.
Well, yes, that's quite the hobby.
continues
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah, darts.
Mine does not include beer, and it's I actually like to put puzzles together,
Jigsaw puzzle.
jigsaw puzzles. And on that same sort of wave, I really enjoy putting Legos together. Yeah. So if anybody wants to get me a gift, a Lego would be a nice thing, because you know what it does is, one, I go down to the basement. I have an office set up in the basement, and I start putting these things together, and there's calmness, quiet. They're not thoughts in my head. They're not concerns about the family and the kids and this and that or the other. It's just putting these pieces together to get the final product.
That's great, because I've got loads of Lego for the kids this Christmas. Uncle Ale can come over and sit with them and make it.
What about you, Kay? What about you, Kay?
What, hobbies?
Yes.
Hobby? I like crossword puzzles. Yeah,
Okay.
especially cryptic ones. You
Did
don't
it
know what they are.
Hold on, did they have newspapers now?
Well, you can actually still get the digital copies online, which is what I usually subscribe to the papers for, because you can do it on your iPad.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I think that would be mine, crossword
I've
puzzles.
got no patience for that.
Yeah, got to keep the brain working.
I was thinking about you as well. After about 10 minutes, I'm like that.
I like drawing as well.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's one thing I...
Can you just throw something together quick?
No, but I'm a good drawer. I'll draw something for you. You can ask me, and I'll draw it
Right.
for you, okay?
All right.
Not just now, though.
All right.
He's a good drawer too.
All right, thank you so much for sending in your questions. We found out some hidden hobbies tonight here on Extra Time, and we'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again. We're off to do some puzzles, throw some darts.
And drink some beer. What?
Oh God, I couldn't tell the story. Me and Maren are drawn.